மேம் எனக்கு அந்த லிங்க் கூகுள் இதுல அனுப்புங்க.
நீங்க வாட்ஸ்அப்
நீங்க இதுல
Good morning. Can you hear my voice? Okay, voice கேக்குதாமா clear-ஆ? Ritika? Bhavani? Kritika, voice கேக்குதா Kritika? Can you hear my voice?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. கேக்குதுங்க ma'am.
Yes, ma. Thank you. Once the program starts, we can go for YouTube streaming.
ஹலோ மேம்.
ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ண பிறகு யூடியூப் யூடியூப் ஸ்ட்ரீமிங் வந்து ப்ரோக்ராம் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ண பிறகு பண்ணலாமா? ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிட்டீங்களா? ஓகேம்மா. இப்போ வேண்டாம். லெட் வெல்கம் அட்ரஸ் அதாவது இப்போ கம்பேரிங் அப்போ ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிடுங்க. ஓகேம்மா. ஓகே. ஸோ எவ்ரிதிங் இஸ் செட். கேன் வி ஸ்டார்ட் த ப்ரோக்ராம்?
ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிட்டீங்களாமா?
ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிடலாமாம்மா? First invitation போட்டுருங்கம்மா. First where's the invitation? Let the invitation be on display. வினோதினி invitation இருக்காம்மா உங்ககிட்ட?
Ma'am, I didn't have invitation, ma'am.
Kasturi, first the invitation should be on the display, Kasturi. இல்லைன்னா இவங்க வினோதினிக்கு அனுப்பிச்சிருங்கம்மா, அவங்க போடுவாங்க. இருக்கா இல்லைன்னா நான் ஷேர் பண்ணட்டா?
Every morning is a surprise, and every sunrise is a challenge, and every day is a gift. To give the first fruit of the day to the Lord is one of the most valuable ways to show our love to God. Let us rise for Tamil Thai word.
Kasturi, you can go for YouTube streaming, Kasturi. Yes, we can start. Kalevani. Yes, I'll propose the welcome address. Good morning to all the staff and the students. One minute. Yes, good morning to all the staff and the students who are gathered here for the offline and online who are gathered here for the webinar organized by the IIC 5.0 series. So the IIC was started in the college in the year 2018. Now we are stepping into the fifth year. The main objective of IIC is to create quality innovation and encourage entrepreneurship. So we have our chief guest, Dr. S. Vinodini, Assistant Professor, Department of Biotechnology, became College for Women, among us, who's going to deliver on the topic Startup is the Future of India. Today in India, many young entrepreneurs are encouraged to innovate and to have startups. I'm honored to welcome our resource person, Dr. S. Vinodini, who's going to deliver this who is going to deliver on Startup is the Future of India for this program. On behalf of the college management, principal, staff, and the students, I welcome you, ma'am, for this session. And I also welcome our college secretary, our president, our principal, ma'am, for their constant support. I welcome the IIC team members who are here, who are constantly working for encouraging the students on innovation and on entrepreneurship. I welcome the IIC team. I welcome all the teaching staff members, the non-teaching staff who has helped us. And I also welcome all the students who have gathered here, online and offline. Once again, I welcome each and everyone for the IIC 5.0 programs on Startup, the Future of India. Thank you very much. Now I request to introduce the chief guest.
Thank you, ma'am. I am pleasure to introduce our resource person, Dr. S. Vinodini ma'am, Assistant Professor, Department of Biotechnology. She completed her UG Biotechnology in DKM College. She also completed her PG MSc Biotechnology in VIT. She completed her PhD in VIT. She She received Best Research Awards in 2016 and 2015. She has also received Service Award while the time of student in DKM College. She also received Best Paper Awards in 2 times. She published 12 papers in reputed journals and 1 book chapters with brief introductions. I would like to invite our resource person to continue with the session. I welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Shall we start, ma'am?
You can start, yes.
So very good afternoon to one and all. So myself is Dr. S. Vinodini. I'm working as an assistant professor in the Department of Biotechnology. Today I'm going to give a talk about the startup, the future of India. So what is startup? So startup is a company or a project undertaken by entrepreneur. So it developed the valid of models. So the entrepreneur, so it refers to the new business and then the self-employed, and then it became registered to that. The startup refers to the new business. So it intend to grow the large beyond the solo founders. So every beginners, so they're facing the uncertainty, they have the high rates and the failures. So it's monitor them to they go to the to be successful. So this is the startup introduction, and then small equations about the startup. So everyone have the innovation ideas. So that could be the new business. So the new business, then innovation ideas, and then together the technology. So the technology, everyone have the patience. So these are all the equations of the startup. And successful startup by women. So the first Indian woman entrepreneur is Kalpana Saroj. So she born in the year 1961, Maharashtra, India. She is the CEO of company Tubes, and she awarded for that Padma Shri in the year 2030. And she was appointed as the director of the BNB Bank and primarily the government of India. She also served the broad governance of Indian Institute of Management in Bangalore. So she is a inspiration for the youngsters. So to be the followed in the ways. And this is article which is seeing that India's today. So these are the people's and the top 10 women entrepreneurs. So this influence designers. So the youngsters to be the follow that the entrepreneurs. So everyone have to be the entrepreneurs. So this is India's leading startup companies. So everyone know about that Zomato, Swiggy's, and Redbus, First Price. So and now recently the urban companies also started in the leadings. So these are the few startup companies in India, and that the startup companies in India, they are the youngest. So the Paytm started in the year 2010. The Vijay Shekhar Sharma, at the age of 37, started in Noida. So the Flipkart started in the 2017. So he started that in the age of 15. So the headquarters in the Bangalore. And Snapdeal started in the year 2010. The Kunal Gopal at the age is 31. So he started the business headquarters founded at New Delhi. So the Ola started in the year 2010. So the Bhavish Agrawal aged at 28. So the headquarters in the Mumbai. So OL Room started in the 2013. The Rich Agrawal was aged at 21. So the headquarters in the Haryana. So these are the best startups in India. So the started by the youngsters. So this is the top funded startups. So Flipkart, Ola, Snapdeal, Paytm, so Big Basket, Oyo, and then Zomato. So these are the fundings, and then the market evaluation is so 1 lakh crores up to they're funding the every years, and then earning that earning the profits also. So this is the global ranking of India. So the India is among the top five countries. So we reach about 10,000 plus startup companies. So compared to the US is one of the list with the 83,000 of startup companies. So the next top unicorn in the year 2024 and 2025. So logistics, and then quick commerce, e-commerce, electric vehicles, and features. So these are the unique icon to be followed in the next future years 2024 to 2025. So everybody want to be the entrepreneur. So the India needs more entrepreneur for growth. So why limited yourself and to your own domain? So if they can, why not you? So everyone have lost in their life. So we studied that after that in the middle of that some lost about that some lost in that life, like some startup business, or face that failures. So we have to pretty confused what going to do next. So best startup ideas are, so choose the right need, and this is a few types of small business. For example, so home food, bakery items, and food container business, organic farming. So in that organic farming, we have to follow that terrace farming, and then terrace garden farming, mushroom cultivation, vermicomposting, and then tea corners, so coffee shops, e-book writers, and home decor designers, garden designers, dress and web designers. So we have to follow that advertisement and marketing, online tutoring, and then a fitness center, gym, plastic recycling products, and then tailor embroidering shops, online business, cookery classes. So online and person, and then daycare service. Nowadays, every person's failing to care about the babies, and then they fail to go for jobs, and so they lose in the jobs. So we can use that opportunity to take care the babies, so babysitters, so dance class centers, so app development, and then waste management, photography, yoga instructors, and then travel agencies, salon, beauty parlors, so real estate agents, so the placement service, and then so ice cream parlor, and handicraft sellers. So these are the few ideas about the small business, and then move on to this. So everyone have the innovations. So everyone have to show that innovation. So based on the innovations, we have to achieve the target. So the entrepreneur should be the sense. So the anatomy also said about that entrepreneurs. So the brain, it should be active pool of the ideas. The eyes looking for the investors and opportunities. The mouth communicating the vision, and ears so listen the customers feedback, and stomach trust the gut, and heart full of patience, and feet its dream height stick the ground, and legs keep going to be the uh, to the time. So these are the anatomy of the entrepreneur. Then So if we have to start up means, so we have to see the advantages and then the mistakes of the startups. So before we have to start the company, so we have to rectify the mistakes and we have to clarify the things. So these are the top 10 mistakes. So first of all, we have to blind something and nobody wants, so 36%. So nobody knows about what going to do, and then they start the companies. So that is the blind something nobody wants to be there. Then yearly powering, so lack of focus and fail to execute the sales marketing, and then they not have that right co-founders, and then the investors and customers, and then not making the sure of enough money and spending too much of money, so then failing to ask the help. So these are the mistakes. So everyone have that mindset. So before starting, so we have to broken that mindset. So they have that some over enthusiastic and then the over non-traditionally. The style should be the indifferent and they have the inexperience. So what should be the correct mindset is we have to quick learner and work smartly and quick decisions and take the risk, taking the capabilities and think out of the box. So these are the mindsets. So how can I help you? So everywhere they're setting the incubation centers. So we have to use the incubation centers and encourage the young members and think to be actually bigger and provide the support and holding the growth, and then to hold the chain program and even the startups. So the startups changing the face, which really related in India. So the changes is more important. So, for example, Nokia failed to connecting the people. So the same old technology, the iPhone complete the innovation. So this is the example. The old technology. So we have to show that innovation like iPhone. So generation gap. So the past years, so the businessman should be like a perfect that holding the packets and attention. So they should be like a uh, demonstrate to be broken good taste. So nowadays that the person should be entrepreneurs is a casual person. So they like a wear like a jeans, t-shirts like that. So this is the generation between the past and futures. So what is the business plan? So this is the 5 essential elements of success. So we have got the idea, team, business model, funding, and timing. So this is the executive summary. So before going to the startups, we have to solve the problems before the solutions and market missions. So what are the problems? So we have the lack of demand, knowledge of skill gap. So then the right people. So like good founder should be the thing, and solutions is team and poor control of finance, and market we have the competitions and publicity discounts on offers. So what is the mission? We have to target the achievements. So market insights. So we have to find the market availability, then we have to produce the product. So service and availability. So we have to publicity the product and we have to demo the products or any other projects. So we have to reach the public in rural and regions, urban regions. So finally, we have to achieve the target or we have to invest in the other product or other projects. So what we have for, we have to publicity. Main publicity advertisement is the main most. We have to catch the people and find out the needs. So what people would have the needs and what we have to innovation we have to give, and we have to go a direct approach like monthly or weekly. So we have to get the feedbacks and based on the feedbacks we have to rectify the things. So after that, so based on the feedbacks we have to give the discounts or bans. Based on the brands we have to discount and finally reach the targets. So this is the overall graph for the financial. So if we started in the year 2022, the sales should be the minimum level because we couldn't know about the product level or things. The gross profit and net profit should be in a low level only. So after fourth and fifth years, so it should be between the 4 and 5 years, it should be increase the sales level and gross profit, and we have to get the net profit. So what is the key success? So we are waiting for the good opportunity, and then there's publicity, and then what are the current projects and the products or invest. So we have to get the feedbacks from the market and the peoples, and then budgets. So whatever we require, that budget we have to fix it. So we have to make it an idea for the budget plan. So that is the growth strategy. So what are the objectives? So before going to startup, we are waiting for the good opportunities. So you have the startup idea. So based on the idea of the innovation, we have to plan for the budget. So that is the main thing. And then team coordination. Finally, we achieve the target. So these are the objectives. So strategies and positioning. So creating the publicity. So most thing is you have to catch the people and then you have to place. So that is the strategies. So we need the what is we have to find out the needs and the correct time. So we have to discount an office. Then only we have to attract the peoples. So what our mission to achieve the target and develop more branches. So about the company, so if you want to just start a company, so director is a main person. So manager, so under the manager, team should be there. So this is about the company and management and team. So the manager and financial advisor and then designer COE. So these are the team management team. So financial prediction. So on the first year, so that the sales should be the 50%, and the second year it should be the 62%, and then in fourth and fifth year it should be the 72 and 80% we have to reach. So our products and service. So first main thing is advertising. So we have to find out the price lists and including the offers. So then only once we reach the advertising the people and attracting the products or anywhere, so we get the orders and we have to deliver on time. So that is the main thing in that startup. So we have to get that orders. So we have to deliver on time. So the understanding and marketplace. The first one is self needs. What are the needs and social needs, and then safety needs. So psychological. So these are the understanding the market and customers needs. What are the needs? So based on the products we have to say. So market analysis summary. So we have to find other brand companies. So what are the brands is there? So we have to find the company's rate and discounts. So find out the needs. So publicity is main. So on time delivery. So either it should be in a profit or loss. So sort is category in the two different, so internal and external. So S stands for the strength, and W stands for the weakness, and O is opportunities, and T is threat. So strength is a characteristic of business, is advantages to the competitors. So weakness is the disadvantage of the competitors. So opportunities. So opportunity is the strategies to improve the performance, and threat. So we have to put be the and dangers to we have to find out the competitive advantages. So this is a sort internal and external. So next, the complementary of the compliance restrictions. What are the restrictions? So requirements, regulations, and we have to follow the rules, and then transparency. There is no transparency between that workers, team, management, and then the standard. So we have to produce a product, so that should be in the standard. So we have to follow the policy and laws. So development and product development timeline. So we everything so startups. So we have the timeline. So the market assessment and then the positioning. We have the trademark development and then package labeling development and regulatory the submissions. So the product monitoring the evaluation and everything have the line extension and end. So these are the ideas and plans. So this is the strategy. So we have to invest the money, and then after 4 to 5 years, we have to get more profit. So we have to follow the, we have to rectify the mistakes, and we have to follow the what are the things is we have to follow the things. We have to get the feedbacks and monitoring, and then on to the startup business loan. So everybody have that innovation ideas, and they couldn't have that money to export that. Everyone have that entrepreneurs. but the Indian government they allotted the schemes. So this is the rate. The loan amount is up to 75 lakhs and loan tenure is up to 5 years. So the GST and note is up to 6.5% in the fees. So in the business in the startup India government, there are more than 39 startups in India at present. So the business schemes is the micro, small, medium enterprise. The MSME is and then SIDBI is there. So these are the loan schemes available in government of India. So the thinking keep in a mind, and when looking for the startup business loan, so we have to make a crisp detail about the business plan and then state clearly the end user loan amount. So in your business plan, we have to summarize the objectives. So first of all, we have to the objective make it clearly. So we have to the clear that work model, so budget, and then the highlight of the potential growth. So this is thing, and we have to clear approximate in the fund. So eligibility criteria, business loan, the age should be not should be less than 21 years and maximum should not be exceed 65 years. So applicant must be the citizen of India. The applicant should be have the business plan. So these are the documents required in our startup business. So two photograph copies and photo ID, PAN card, Aadhaar card, voter ID, driving license, address proof, age proof, and then bank statement last 6 months and proof income. So the signature of the proof bank verified structures and IC code. So these are the requirements. And then how to apply that business loan. So we have to visit that official website and the nearest lender branches, and then you can also call the lender customers care. So what are the benefits of the business loan? So it should be available in a minimal and found in the distributed applicant's bank account, and then the rate it will be completely applicants in the credit history. So coming to the conclusion of the work, so the Startup India Flash initiative of the Government of India. So it aimed to the strong ecosystem and innovation of the startup in country. So it growth and general large scale of the employment opportunities. So in order to meet objectives, initiative of Government of India, it's announcing the action plan aspects of the startup ecosystem. The most conversation create the more job opportunities in India youth. So this scheme will directly help the people and won't successful. Everyone have to be the entrepreneur. It may help the country show the talent and youth to be the innovative business across the world. So summary of the work. So we discussed about the startup, and then we discussed about the ideas and business plan, and then what are the ideas about the business loan. So thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your wonderful introduction. Students, if you have any doubt, you can ask. Students, if you have any queries, you can ask. Thankful art is not only the greatest virtue, but the presence of the others virtues. Now the time to welcome Uma ma'am to propose vote of thanks.
Good afternoon. It's my privilege to stand before you to propose vote of thanks on this special occasion. First and foremost, I would like to thank our Secretary Sir, Reddy Maninathan Sir, and our President, Sri Shivakumar Sir, for their support to organize this program well. Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to thank our principal ma'am, Dr. R. Bhanumati, for her encouragement and support. Sir. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to extend my sincere thanks to our chief guest, Dr. S. Vinodini, Assistant Professor, Department of Biotechnology, DKM College, Union. Next, I would like to thank our IAC President, Dr. Amritavalli, Associate Professor and Head, Department of History, for her guidance throughout this program. Next, I would like to thank MHRD ISC Vice President, and MHRD ISC Organizing Committee members. At the last but not the least, I thank the students participated both from offline as well as online mode. Thank you, students. Once again, I thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now the time for national anthem.
Soon we can